thank you for tuning in to Boss Lady News. This is the morning. I want to thank Miss Martine for coming out because she's a very busy person and literally I had to bring the chairs to her. So I want to introduce you guys to my guru. This is Martine Bernard. Thank you for joining me today.
Thank you for inviting me.
Well, we want to know a little bit about you. Like, first, where are you from?
Okay, I was born in Haiti. I came here as a little girl, and luckily I've been able to travel. I worked as a professional singer in Europe for some time, and I'm currently a hairstylist. And I worked on Newbury Street for about 10 years as a colorist. I was working with multi-ethnic hair, Caucasian hair, Asian hair, people from all over the world, and black hair. After doing that, I was also a professional makeup artist. I did...
Hence the makeup. It's wonderful, and I can't do that.
Yes, you can. But I did a lot of print work, fashion shoots, professional work. I think my favorite was doing weddings. So I did a lot of high-end weddings at the Four Seasons, at the Ritz. Had clients from just about everywhere in the world.
And now it's a little bit of a different you taking on your own.
Yes.
So talk to me about that.
About 10 years ago, I celebrated my 10-year anniversary. I am a SisterLocks consultant. I was the first certified consultant here in Boston, Massachusetts. And I've probably...
Sorry to interrupt you.
Yes.
There are a couple people out there that would argue that. I'm just going to have you repeat that one more time.
I became a certified consultant. I became a trainee in 2001. So it's 2012. So how many years ago? And then I became a consultant in 2002. I was certified in 2002.
Nice.
So we're in 2012. It's been 10 years. So I don't know if I was the first. I think I was one of the firsts.
And what kind of got you into wanting to be a SisterLocks consultant?
Well, I saw an image of SisterLocks in 1996 in Essence magazine. I deliberated for a couple of years. I was sure I wanted to do it, but at the time there was one consultant in London and one consultant in New York City, and I couldn't wrap my mind around that. Hair, we have hairstylists on every corner. Throughout the black or the African diaspora, or whether you're from Brazil or Nigeria, you can find a hairstylist. So I couldn't comprehend that I couldn't get my hair sister-locked here. So it took me years before I realized there was no one in Massachusetts or Connecticut or Rhode Island doing sister-locks.
Wow.
So I eventually went to New York in 2000 and had my hair locked. And I was completely inspired. I knew that SisterLocks was the answer for black women. At the time, I think I approached everyone. I was still a hairstylist on Newbury Street, doing hair and makeup, mostly coloring, and also straightening hair. But I knew that this was the answer. So I think I approached every black woman that I saw and probably aggravated or frustrated quite a few people. But eventually someone said yes, and I locked my first person in 2002.
Okay. And SisterLocks is a natural hair locking technique.
Yes.
And did you start off naturally?
No, in fact I began with 2 inches of natural hair and 4 to 5 inches of relaxer.
Okay.
The wonderful thing about SisterLocks is that it allows you to transition. So you don't have to do the big chop, which means cutting off your straightened hair. So a woman of color, a black woman, can actually transition without that initial shock.
Okay.
And that's what appealed to me. And once I did it for myself, I knew it was the answer.
Yeah.
And so it began as a hobby. I had 1 or 2 clients, and now I think I've locked over 800 people.
That's incredible.
I've stopped counting.
That's incredible. Like I said, Martine is definitely, if you have any questions as far as SisterLocks and natural hair, in fact, you can get in touch with her. How can we get in touch with you?
You can email me.
Yes.
You can email me at parissng@aol.com. And I'm really bad. My business is primarily word of mouth, so I don't have a website. I'm a bit of a dinosaur that way, but that will be up soon.
But you have Boss Lady News also.
Yes, I have BossLadyNews, and I have Facebook, and tons of clients, by the grace of God. I'm very grateful.
Wonderful. So I know you have to get going.
Yes, yes.
I'm going to go ahead. I have to get ready for later on today when we have the rest of the guests on, which is going to be a lot of fun. We've got Nikki coming on. I'll tell you all about her. I did my youngest and my oldest like to cook. So we did a little something. I will make sure you guys get a chance to see that. And there's a guy out there named John that I want you to meet. So I'll talk to you later. We're going to cut to a short PSA. Thank you, Martine, for coming out.
Thank you, Brit.
I love you.
Thank you.
Aw.
Love you.
Bye.
Bye.